Hey, this is the Black Belt Panda. So TipEye from TipEye.net sent me this 3D pen to review for you guys. They mostly sell things like action cameras and these 3D pens here, but I thought it was really cool and was really looking forward to doing this review. It just arrived, so let's go ahead and take a look. This is the packaging here, so we can see the diagram of the pen on the front, and then the sides here. It's got a hinged top open design. Very cool. Try not to bump the camera here. Open it up, and inside we have our user manual here. So this is in French, and hang on, this is in German. This is in French. There is no English. Okay, so there's no English in the manual. You guys should probably include an English manual. Just throwing that out there. Maybe there's one at the bottom. I don't know. But here is the pen itself. It's very nice. I like it. I like the black and the white look to it here. We've got a little screen here. We've got a button on the side labeled L. And then we've got an up and down button here. And yeah, let's see what else we got. Get that back in there. So let's see if there's anything under here. Oh, open up. Here we go. Alright, so under here we have a small roll of PLA filament. This is orange. I don't know how well the camera picks up the color. We have... what's this? Looks like a stand for the pen. Let's see, does that fit in there? Yeah, it does. So we got a stand for the pen. Very nice. We have a USB power cable, I'm assuming. And we have a USB DC converter. This open here. So you could plug this right in your wall. And plug the USB cable right into there to get power. Luckily, this does look like it's US standard, even though there was no English in the instruction manual, so that's nice. And that appears to be everything in the package. Let's go ahead and give it a test. Some quick specs on the 3D pen here. It states that it can print in both PLA and ABS filament. It does come with this roll of PLA here. It has various speeds it can operate at, so variable speed. It states it's made of aircraft-grade aluminum shell, but it feels like plastic. I'm pretty sure it's plastic. Let's see. LCD display, which shows you what mode it's in, ABS or PLA, and what speed you've got it set at. Let's see if my camera will stay focused here. Let's see. That's basically it in terms of specs, right? So I've got it plugged into, stay focused now. I've got it plugged into my USB 3.0 ports. It does state it needs to be plugged in 5 volts, 2 amps. I have mine in basically like boost mode, so it should be delivering more amperage. Camera, what are you doing? It doesn't like the white piece of paper, I think. So the way this works, the cable is really short, so I got to knock a point for that. So that's 3 points knocked so far. One for the cable here, one for the claim that it's made of aircraft-grade aluminum. That's plastic. And then, of course, no English manual. So I'm looking on their website right now, or rather their Amazon page for information. But we should be able to just barely see that screen there. It's not backlit, so it's kind of hard to read the text on it when it's a little dark. It's in PLA mode now. So I should be able to load this filament through the top here. There's like a hole there that you feed it down through. Get it? Going in the hole. There's a load button. It's a little fiddly. If I hold that, will that do anything? No. To get it to want to go through the hole here. Oh, I put it in ABS mode. I hit the wrong button. Load button. That's speed button. I don't know what it's doing now. Now the numbers are just running on it. Does that work? Alright, so that's various speeds. Okay. So it's heating up now, I think. Yeah, that's what the red light means. So now it's heating up. It's showing me the temperature right there. I don't know, it should be heating up in a PLA mode rather than ABS, but the fact that it's supposedly comparing with both is pretty cool. I do have a lot of ABS filament, and I just got a couple rolls of PLA filament for the 3D printer. So I could try those through here at some point. I've got Beaver 3D silk filament and Polymaker Polylite PLA. But for now, we'll just use the filament that came with it and test this out. Now, it does seem to take a little bit to heat up, but it's pretty fast, honestly. It's already up to 175, 174. Oh, green light, so I guess that means we're good. 174. So do I hit this button here? I hear it doing something. Oh, it's pulling the filament. It is pulling the filament. There it goes. Ah, that's cool. I can hear it running. So ideally, you'd probably cut off a section or something that you wanted to use. I just got it feeding straight out of the spool here. I'll come up with a solution for that, though. But for now, it's pretty slow. Can I speed it up? Oh, there it goes. That sped up quick. Oh, now it says 200. 200 degrees? I've never used a 3D pen before. This is neat. I guess I'll hold this with my thumb, maybe. Get a few loops in there. There we go. Just holding it like that. So it's still going. Oh, it's coming out the end. It is coming out the end. See that? Alright, so if I hit that, we can change the speed. So now we're at super slow speed. So I'm gonna get that off of there, and we'll test this out. So we should be able to lay down some cool stuff now. Turn the speed up here. Look at that. Drawing with the 3D pen. I'm just gonna do a real basic thing here. Seeing how well it works here. Alright, how do I make it stop? Alright, so now it's going slow. I hit that button. And then it stops. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. That is cool. Alright, so again, I've never actually used one of these before. So I don't know how different it is, or rather the quirks to using it here. I'm just gonna make a square. My hands are not the steadiest to fill that spot in. Probably what I'll be using this for mostly is see, we'll stop. There we go. Okay, it does not like that. We'll start up again. There it goes. Stop. Hold it. Let it cool. Is that gonna work? Oh, look at that. We made a part stick up. Let me try that again. Alright, hold it. Gonna stay standing? No, it's gonna fall. Okay, so I'm not the greatest at this. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It works. It's a 3D pen. I've never used one before. I don't have the experience to really make some cool stuff. But I'll definitely practice. So we basically just made this square blob here for the time being. Mostly what I'll probably use this pen for is like a glue gun for 3D printed parts for my 3D printer, right? So I could use the same filament and then combine pieces together using this like a hot glue gun. But, you know, obviously I could use the same color filament, which is great. Also for patching holes in 3D prints that sometimes you get, you know, you get a layer that just doesn't go down quite right, a shell that just has a little bit of blotchiness to it. I could use this to help repair that. And any prints, of course, that just break, you know, I can use this to repair. So I think that's awesome. Kissy will probably have a lot more use out of using this decoratively, making some cool stuff with it. So we'll have to see if we can get one of those recorded, maybe a cool little speed art or something. But yeah, so all in all, it's a pretty cool device, pretty cool 3D pen. I've never used one before, but it seems like a lot of fun, and I'm definitely gonna have some fun playing around with it. But I'll leave a link in the description below to the Amazon page for this device. I do want to clarify, I was not paid to do this review. I was just sent the 3D pen and the filament. So yeah, I recommend it. Again, you know, English manual, that's a point knocked off. Short cable, and the build quality, it's plastic, but otherwise it works, right? So as long as it works, I think it's pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, share this video with your friends. This is the Black Belt Panda. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.